First of all, welcome. I think I'd be here all day talking about the excitement on my end to be in a position to deliver a camp for what we call the futures. And trust me, I would be here all day because I love nothing more than development, and I love nothing more than seeing players, no matter, yes, I've been a club coach for the vast majority of my career, but I absolutely enjoy watching players transition from a youth setup into a senior setup. And I think this is the new beginning. It's not just a new year, but it's a new beginning. And not only does the Olympics give us the opportunity to build on that foundation, but I absolutely believe wholeheartedly that there are players in this room that will be playing in the World Cup in 2027. I am certain of that. Or playing in the Olympics in LA in 28. So you know what? I have a responsibility to make sure we provide the rite of passage so that players are prepared to do that. And this is a unique moment in our history, and one that gives us the opportunity as a senior women's national team coaching staff to be able to look at that pool of players, particularly in the under-23 category, the potential future players for our senior side. And so I'm so excited to develop that program, which will lead into an under-23 program beginning in April. What I want to be clear about is that the path to the top, and whatever that top is, it's different for each and every one of you, is not linear. Some of you may progress into an under-23 program right away. Some maybe even into the seniors. All I will say to you is don't give up on any of your dreams or aspirations to get to where you want to go. We're here to get to know you. We're here to get to see who you are. Equally, I'm excited to coach the WNT on the back of a really, really successful year, and one where we get to see what the development has been of some of our players, and an opportunity to start embedding the key principles in preparation for She Believes. With the future starting now, I want everybody in this room to realise that in the last 6 months since the Olympics, we have of course been watching each and every one of you at your clubs. And of course, you know, building a profile around the playing pool that extends beyond this group, including the futures. So it's an amazing opportunity to be together in a unique setting with both teams side by side. Pitch, from one pitch to the other, is going to be so much fun.
Get the boots on, let's go! You want to play?
I'm looking forward to coaching. I'm looking forward to being on the grass, 2 sessions a day, being with the players, pushing them. But I'm also looking forward to developing our coaches.
To get an opportunity to come in, be coached by the women's national team staff, to have an opportunity to learn our principles and be able to get an overall feel of like the tempo and the way we run training, having to do the individual rehab and taking things on their own. For the YNT staff, they get to see us live in action. We talk about our principles. We've given them some ideas on paper, but to be able to see it in action, I think is a real benefit for them.
How your decisions around how you execute and how you find those spaces.
Focusing on defending, okay? But I want you guys to stay compact, organized.
By the end of the week, the YNT will be delivering the sessions, particularly with the futures. And they will be delivering the playing principles and the methodology from the WNT way, and that both teams will have the same technical, tactical program, both on and off the field, in a unique way that's never been done before.
And there's a great energy to this group and a great intensity to this group, sometimes too intense. And for me, the next steps for this group is being in a position to make sure that the game doesn't just become frantic, turnover, transition. To go to the next level, we have to have a much, much greater control. And that means positionally, okay? Good job, everyone. Right? Good job.
This new January camp has been so fun to be a part of. We have only a few of us Olympic players on the team and a lot of new faces in our environment, and it's just been really exciting to see the energy and the excitement that they're bringing and their willingness to learn and just grow really quickly. It's weird kind of being considered one of the older players at this camp, even when you're in an older position, even when you've been through different coaches and different styles of play and different players coming through this team. Is like you still have so much to learn while you're trying to teach others as well. But really kind of understanding the shift from simply just absorbing and just learning, but then also turning to teaching and giving guidance to the younger ones who need it is something that I've been trying to really focus on and hone in on the past few months.
For WNT, I think Emma's just really excited about growing the pool. It's important for her that we don't just focus in on our first 11 or that top 23 players, but that we're actually developing a country full of players that understand how to play within our system and style.
I only focus on the players that are in here, and the most important message for them is the impact that they can have in every moment that they're in here in the most positive way. So this is an important moment for us, and one that I urge the players to take training seriously and demonstrate the growth that is required to put themselves in the best place possible. So this is an opportunity, and I urge the players to really take it with both hands and maximise it regardless of the players that are not here.
Soccer stars all over the place here at Chase Stadium, including the United States women's national team. We've got the U20s in the house, the U.S. men taking on Venezuela. It has been an exciting week in the world of U.S. soccer with the annual awards grabbing headlines. Allie Sentnor earned Young Female Player of the Year honors. We are thrilled to have her with us live on the set, but we couldn't just have her. We had to bring the full team here with us.
I'm super grateful to be a part of this environment again and be around players that are just pushing me every single day. But to have both camps alongside each other, it just shows the creativity and the ability we have in this country and showing the next generation of soccer players. So it's truly amazing, and it's been great.
1, 2, 3. One more for eyes closed.
I think my message is that in order to play at the top level, you have to work towards that. You have to develop all of the necessary skill sets to be able to cope with the demands of the game in top level. So for some, this might be their first exposure beyond the youth national team level to see what those demands look like. You have to develop a better technical and tactical framework to be able to break down the best opponents. So this will be their first exposures. Second of all, they have the opportunity to watch their role models and be able to see how they train and how they behave and all of the standards and habits that you need to have at the top, and one which I know will be extremely exciting for both groups.
One message that we hope comes out of these two camps for both the WNT players and the Futures players and players that maybe weren't in this camp is that we're watching, that we are looking to increase this pool of players. And if you're in your club, NWSL, if you're playing overseas or you're playing in college game, we're looking for players that are to the standard of this WNT team for now and heading into the World Cup.
And I want to bring people together, players, staff, united, and start the build and the push towards 27 and beyond.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3. Team